Hi friends, welcome to another episode of French Food Friday. On this French Food Friday, we're trying a Giant Madeleine from Lidl. So a while back, I had mini Madeleines that had chocolate chips in them, but this is a Giant Madeleine. And doing like what I did with the last one, I'm just going to bite into it and then I'll cut off and we can see what it looks like inside. So, bon appetit! Power just went off. That's fun. Okay, so the power just came back on. French cake, especially like this one, has a very distinct flavor. I feel like you can almost taste like a subtle almond flavor or like a cherry flavor. Those kind of have the same, I don't want to be pretentious and say the word tones, but they have the same kind of flavor. Let's cut into this and see. It's a very dense cake. Let's have another bite. The cake is almost a little dry, but not in like a bad way. More like a way where it just really goes good with a cup of coffee. This is a cup that I got from working in the library. I think it was a Christmas present or something. Shout out to Krista, my boss at the library, who got me this cup a few years ago. It blows my mind how a pastry can feel both light and airy and dense at the same time. Like there's a lot of air in this. It's not a very just thick feeling cake, but there's also it's almost like this cake is a contradiction. It's light and airy and dense at the same time, but it's a really nice cake, especially if you have a cup of coffee to go with it. As you can see, there are a lot of little air bubbles and everything in this cake, but it also has a lot of body to it as well. And the crust on the outside, it's almost like a pound cake crust. You know how like the crust of a pound cake is just a little bit thicker and sweeter? That's definitely what the vibe that I'm getting from the crust on this. Now I would give this 6 out of 10, about a 7.5 out of 10 with a cup of coffee. It's a really good cake. I'm definitely trying to get one of the end pieces or one of the pieces that have more crust on it. Definitely if I went to a coffee shop and got a slice of a cake like this, I wouldn't be disappointed with a nice cup of coffee. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of French Food Friday. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube page and also like my Facebook, Instagram page, and Twitter page. I can't wait to see you on another episode of French Food Friday. Au revoir, à bientôt.